In this video, I'm going to show you guys my top tips and hacks for Disneyland and DisneySea. Alright, so if this is your first time to come to Tokyo or Japan and you're going to Disneyland and DisneySea, there's a few tips and tricks and hacks that I want to share with you guys. Oh, and if you like my Tokyo hoodie, check out my merch. I'll leave a link below. Alright, let me take you through my top tips and hacks.
So, I'm filming this guide at Tokyo DisneySea, but many of the tips and hacks in this video also apply to Tokyo Disneyland. And if you miss anything in this video, don't worry, all of the tips, links, and timestamps will be listed in the description of this video. And if you want to see what I'm doing when I film these videos or on a daily basis, check out my Instagram account. Plus, if you want to see how locals get cheaper tickets, stick around till the end and I'll explain how. Just a fair warning, I don't recommend it and it's at your own risk.
Alright, first let's talk about tickets. Some basic information, this isn't all the guides, but I think it's very important for you guys to know, is to buy your tickets in advance. You can buy them here, but you're gonna have to wait in quite a long line to buy it here. So it's best to buy your tickets in advance, and you can buy it at a convenience store, you can buy it at the Disney physical store, you can buy it online, either on the Tokyo Disney Resort website, or you can buy it through their official app. Unfortunately, the Disney app is only available on the Japanese app store, but you can go on their website and go to the English section and buy your tickets there, so it should be no problem.
Okay, since I bought the ticket via the resort app, I was able to display it on my phone and use the QR code through the gate, just like this. Number 2. Best times to go.
So generally the best times to go is during the week, Tuesday through Thursday. The weekends are obviously the busiest, as well as holidays. Also Mondays and Fridays get a little bit busier because they're just right in front or right after the weekends. So if you really want to avoid the crowds, then definitely come between Tuesday and Thursday.
I recommend checking the Disney prediction calendar before you choose a date. There are months where every day is crowded due to seasonal events and school breaks. In general, February and March is the worst time of year because it's spring break and graduation season in Japan. Also, August is summer vacations, so weekdays will be quite crowded as well. The last week of December is crazy busy because of Christmas. And the first day of special Disney events or releases of new merchandise, as well as official openings for new attractions, will draw the masses, so be careful.
And one thing that's really important, do not underestimate how crowded this place can get. A lot of people think that, oh, if I come here on the weekends, it'll be fine, but sometimes they've actually had to close the entrance because there's just too many people. Tokyo Disney is actually one of the busiest parks in the world, so definitely be careful going on the busy days like on the weekends or holidays, because the entrance does get shut down and I would hate it for you guys to come here and not be able to get in.
Number 3. What time to show up. Try to arrive 1 hour before the park opens, as the entrance line gets longer and longer and you want to get in the park as early as possible. But remember to check business hours on the official Disney website because it changes throughout the year.
We left Shibuya around 6:15, 6:30 and got here around 7:30. It wasn't still open, but there was already a line building up. Luckily we're here on a Friday, so it's not that busy.
But it's almost critical that you arrive this early for you to take advantage of the next hack. Number 4. Fast Pass.
Alright, let's talk about one of my favorites, Fast Pass. So the thing is, you want to maximize your time here at Disneyland and DisneySea. You want to ride as many rides as you can, and the Fast Pass ticketing system is a good way to do it.
For those of you who don't know, Fast Pass is a special fast lane ticket which allows you to skip to the front of the long standard standby lines. Most of the major attractions offer Fast Pass tickets. With Fast Pass, you maybe wait 15 minutes at the front of the line, while with standby line, you could be waiting up to 1 to 2 hours depending on the day. All you need to do is go to the Fast Pass ticketing booth at the front of the attraction, scan your QR code on your ticket, and boom! You get your Fast Pass. If you're with multiple people, you can actually gather their park tickets in advance and collect Fast Passes for all of them. So written on the ticket is a specific time when you can return to the attraction and use it. Also written on the ticket is when you can collect the next Fast Pass ticket. It's usually about 2 hours after you collected the current one. Now you know the basic rules of Fast Pass, let me talk about the 3 tricks to maximize the number of Fast Passes you can get to minimize your wait times. 1. Get the first Fast Pass right when the park opens, which reduces the time you have to wait until you can pick up the next Fast Pass. Let me explain. So generally, you need to wait about 2 hours to get the next Fast Pass. But if you get the first Fast Pass right when the park opens, sometimes the next available time you can pick up the Fast Pass can be reduced down closer to 1 hour. Number 2. Collect the next Fast Pass at the earliest time it's available while visiting minor attractions and shows in between. If the next Fast Pass is available for pickup, say at 10:20, then pick it up at 10:20 or as close to that time as possible. The more time you let go by, the less chances you'll have to pick up other Fast Passes. And 3. speed. Get fast passes on the attractions that sell out or close early first. I highly suggest you pick one of the more popular attractions as fast pass tickets are limited. The fast pass for popular attractions usually sell out early and even close before lunch. Once they're gone for that day, they'll no longer be available. For reference, the attractions that close early at Disneyland are Monsters Inc., Pooh's Honey Hunt, and Buzz AstroBlasters. Buzz AstroBlasters is available in other countries, so it may be skipped, but Monsters Inc.'s Ride and Go Seek is completely original in Tokyo Disneyland. So is Pooh's Honey Hunt. Well, other Disney parks have similar attractions as Pooh's Honey Hunt, but the one in Tokyo is pretty amazing. For DisneySea, Toy Story Mania, Center of the Earth, and Tower of Terror are the most popular attractions, which make them the most fast pass worthy. Toy Story Mania is the most popular attraction. Disneyland in Florida has the same attraction, so if you're going there, it might be worth it time-wise to skip it and do something only available in Tokyo. Center of the Earth and Tower of Terror are also available in Florida, but they are completely different inside, so I think it's worth riding it in Tokyo. So in my case, I made a beeline to my favorite ride at DisneySea, Toy Story Mania. As you can see, even first thing in the morning, there are massive crowds trying to get a fast pass ticket. For this ride, I had to wait about 15 to 20 minutes to get the fast pass. When I came back at 1:45, the fast pass was already closed, and the wait at the standby line was 2 hours, so definitely worth getting it. A 15-minute fast pass wait versus a 2-hour wait. Now you see why it's important to get as many fast passes as you can to maximize your fun time.
Right now it's at 1:30 and I've already collected 3 fast pass tickets, so I'm doing pretty well, and I was able to stand by at Big Bend Beat and also got on Nemo Sea Riders. I've had lunch already, so there's quite a few things we've been able to do. So as you guys can see, definitely take advantage of fast pass. There's lines everywhere in Disneyland and DisneySea. So one way to avoid these long lines, or at least know when the long lines are coming, you can use the Disney Resort app to find out the wait times.
If you can read Japanese or have a Japanese person coming with you, I recommend downloading the official Tokyo Disney Resort app, as it's the most accurate. It's only available on the Japanese App Store, but it is the best app to use while you're at one of the Tokyo Disney resorts, as it even lets you reserve restaurants, enter lotteries for shows, and search for what you're looking for in the park. Fortunately, there are other English apps available for wait times, which I'll leave in a link in the description. Number 6. Show lotteries. If you're looking to check out one of the shows, then getting a lottery ticket is an easy way to minimize your wait times. For example, Big Bang Beat at Tokyo Disneysea, One Man's Dream 2 at Tokyo Disneyland, and other seasonal shows have specific showtimes throughout the day with limited seating, in which you'll have to wait in lines which are sometimes 1 to 2 hours. But if you want a chance to skip the lines and win seats to the show, you can enter their daily lottery. You can enter the lottery only one time per group, and you need everybody's park ticket in your group to enter. You can do it up to 30 minutes before the show starts. If you don't have the official Tokyo Disney Resort app, you can draw for the lottery at Tomorrowland Hall at Disneyland and Big Lateria at DisneySea. But since I have the Tokyo Disney Resort app, I was able to enter the lottery within the app while I was waiting in line to ride Nemo and Friends Sea Rider, meaning I didn't have to waste time to go to Big Lateria. Although I didn't win the Big Band Beat lottery, I won another lottery for special front row seating to the Christmas show at the center of the park. And like I said, I didn't win the Big Band Beat lottery, but I was still able to get in line and catch the first show, as it generally has more seats because the lottery is not available for the first show. Number 7. Book restaurants in advance with priority seating. So not only do the attractions have lines here, the restaurants do too. One thing that you can do to avoid these lines, like the one right behind me, you can actually make reservations ahead of time. You can make reservations online. You can make it up to 1 month in advance. So in fact, I've actually tried to make reservations online a few days before, but they were all booked up. So if you couldn't reserve a table in advance like me, there are 3 other options. One is to try the same day reservation method, either online on the official Tokyo Disney website or the app, starting from 9 a.m. Too bad both are only in Japanese. Unfortunately, this too didn't work for me, as the page was busy and kept timing out. The second option is going directly to the restaurant from 10 a.m. and make reservations for later in the day. I was kind of busy getting on rides and collecting fast passes to do this, which left me to option 3, which is a last resort. Alright, so we just got into Magellan Restaurant, which is like super hard to make reservations for. So the final way is, if you run out of options, is to just try to go to the restaurant a little bit before they open. This restaurant opened at 4 and we got here at about 3:45, 3:50, and asked, hey, is that, do you have any openings? And they said, yes, we do. You can come in and we get to actually have a dinner at a nice place. Now the next part is not really a hack, but I've just got to show you this place in case you've never been. Magellan serves an amazing French course. It's not cheap, so I don't go every time, but to me, the experience is worth the money. Interior is perfectly themed and feels like a classy restaurant. Looking to the center of the space, this, you'll see a lit up globe centerpiece, and just above that, a Sistine Chapel-like ceiling. And my favorite part of the restaurant is this innocuous bookshelf that secretly hides a special dining area behind it. And the food is literally the best food I've ever had at a Disney park. Each dish was exquisitely plated, and the taste was equally as impressive. Mike ordered the lobster and crab Pacific course, while I ordered the Christmas course with koroge wagyu beef. It was really amazing. Hands down, it was worth every penny. Number 8. Saving money on food. Now, if you're on a budget and okay to save some cash on food, especially if you're with a large family, then I suggest this strategy. In the morning, get to the park a little earlier and head to the convenience store right outside of Maihama Station. Grab sandwiches, onigiris, chips, drinks, or whatever you like, and eat it at the picnic areas located just outside of either parks. In fact, on this day, I ate a small sandwich while waiting in line for the park to open. Remember, you can't bring the food into the parks. If you're looking to save more money at dinner time, I suggest heading to Xperi, a shopping mall area next to Maihama Station. Xperi has numerous restaurant options, and I found it to be more cost effective than inside of the park. So if you're looking to get a hearty meal at standard Tokyo prices, this is your best bet. Also, for those on a super budget, there's a family style Italian restaurant called Saizeriya just by Maihama Station, close to the convenience store mentioned earlier.
Alright, so one quick tip for you guys. We are like in the middle of nowhere, and that means that there's actually no Wi-Fi at Disneyland and DisneySea. So if you're going to want to stay connected, I suggest you either one, get a SIM card or get a portable hotspot, because you're going to be waiting in line and sometimes you just want to like check your phone and they don't have any public Wi-Fi here at Disneyland and DisneySea. Also, since you're going to be waiting in line a lot, you're going to be using your phone, I suggest getting a portable battery, because your phone will run out of battery and there's not a lot of places for you to charge.
Number 9. Official Disney hotels.
So now there's an advantage obviously by staying here, because you get access to the park really easily, but they actually have some special packages that you might want to consider. Let me explain.
Staying at the official Disney hotels has its advantage, not only because it has convenient access to the park, but also because it comes with super cool priority privileges. For example, if you get a vacation package when you stay at the hotel, it includes a time-free fast pass, show tickets, goods tokens, free drink tickets, and some other cool stuff. Also, staying at an official Disney hotel, you'll receive a Happy 15 entry pass, which allows you to go into the park 15 minutes before it normally opens. Perfect for locking down some more fast passes. Finally, Hotel Miracosta is literally inside of DisneySea, so you get to use a special gate only for the hotel guests to enter the park without any wait.
And here's some other tips that I also think you might find useful.
So quick tip about taking the train to Disneyland. Easiest route is to take the KO line from Tokyo Station to Maihama Station. Then take the Disney Resort monorail loop from Maihama Station to either Disneyland or DisneySea. One thing you should note is if you're like me and you're taking the JR Yamanote line from Shibuya Station to Tokyo Station, the transfer to the Keisei line is quite a long walk, about 8 to 9 minutes. Just be prepared, as it may take longer if you're with children or get lost along the way. And number 12, discounted tickets and priority tickets. Alright, so let me start by saying this is the tip you shouldn't do at Tokyo Disney. But since I try to provide you guys with information that only a Japanese local knows, I thought this information might be worth at least knowing. So if you saw my video a few weeks ago about Japanese discount ticket shops, aka Kinken shops, then you know you can get discounted Disneyland and DisneySea tickets here. Check out that video for more info about these shops. Again, I don't recommend you do this, mainly because Disney prohibits the use of resold tickets, as it even says this on their website. And if they find out that you're using these tickets, you might not be able to enter the park. Yet, some locals still buy these tickets and use them at the park. So, there are 3 types of Disney tickets that I found you can get. One is your regular JTB Day Pass ticket vouchers. Regular Disney Day Pass tickets cost 7,400 yen, while at the shops, these tickets cost 7,200 yen. You save 200 yen, less than $2, but you still have to claim the actual ticket at the Disney entrance ticket booths, which doesn't save you any time, and you only save 200 yen. Second type of one-day passes I found were called Oriental Land tickets, and they're issued by the company that runs Tokyo Disney. The tickets are usually given to shareholders, but then they're resold to discount ticket shops. The expiration date is about 6 months, and the shop sells these tickets for 7,350 yen, less than a 50-cent savings. But these tickets are rather special, as it allows you to enter the park via the complimentary pass entrance, meaning you don't have to wait in the general entrance lines. This is one way the locals skip the longer lines. The third type of ticket I just found out about recently, and they're called priority admission tickets. At this shop, the tickets cost 8,000 yen each, while sometimes you can get them online for even much less. The thing is, these tickets won't even get you into the park, but What they will allow you to do is skip the FastPass line for one attraction. I call it the Golden FastPass, as you can even use it on attractions that don't have a FastPass lane. But remember to choose wisely, as you can only use it once. Luckily, these tickets don't expire. Priority tickets are usually issued by the park if for say the ride closes down and you're waiting in that line, or if something else unfortunate happens to you at the park, which merits the ticket. But be careful though, some attendants will ask you how to get the tickets when you try to use it. Again, I can't stress enough that these tickets are used at your own risk, and although I know about these tickets, I personally never use it myself, as I don't want to risk not being able to get into the park. But what do you guys think? Would you use any of these tickets? Or do you have any of these tickets in your country? Let me know in the comments.
Alright, so that concludes my tips and hacks. What do you guys think? If you liked it, help me out and hit that like button. Also, if you guys wanted to see what I'm doing throughout the week and what's happening like when I actually film these videos, then follow my Instagram. If you guys are already following, then you would have known that this video was coming out. Also, if you want to see more of my Tokyo guides and Japan hacks, subscribe to my channel. I release a video every weekend on Saturday morning as well as throughout the week, maybe sometimes on Wednesdays.